Hi everybody, my name is Eddie Stevens and I'm the house sound engineer and stage manager here at That 80s Bar. We're the only 80s all-themed bar and club in the world. We're located in Montclair, California, which is 40 minutes due east of downtown Los Angeles. Coming to you today to show you this beautiful console, fresh off the truck. This is a Presonus 32.4.2 AI active integration. We are one of the first places in the world to have this console in our hands, installed and ready for use. In fact, I just picked it up today, and today is October 2nd, so now you know what day I filmed this. I want to show you some great things on this board that are new. First and foremost, 32 channels. They gave us 8 more channels. They all have the mic pre-inputs. There's no stereo quarters here that takes away channels. It's all individual 32, which is phenomenal. Next thing is we had 10 auxes on the 24 channel. Now we have 14 auxes. So you can do 14 mono aux sends or 7 stereo pair. That's used for stereo ears if that is the case for your group. Next, instead of 2 effects processors, we have 4 effects processors. 2 reverb, 2 delay. I typically use this for vocal verb, instrument verb, vocal delay, instrument delay. Seems to work out best. I've noticed just in testing this console in the last half hour or so, the effects sound a lot more richer and a lot more precise. I'm very impressed with the reworking they did on the effects. Coming over here, we have 2 great new features here. I'm going to start with here. This is the mute groups, and this is the mute group. So you can put vocals on 1, instruments on 2, DJ on 3, effects on 4. Anything that has a mute button, you can assign it. Right now I have 1 lit, and that's assigned to channel 9. So if I go all off, everything's unmuted. If I hit 1, channel 9 goes back to being muted. So it's all 1 button. You can do that. So if you want to mute the band while the singer is singing, totally easy. Right next to that is mixed scenes. We have a 1-button scene recall. So right now I'm saved to DJ, which is scene number 2, because we all know on these boards that scene 1 is 0 out. I saved that to number 1. So if you come in to the club, you know, you're subbing for your buddy or whatever, and it's set to another scene, but you want to go to the DJ scene, you just hold down the number 1 for a second, pops it all back up. Now you know with these boards it saves you dynamics, which is your EQing, compression, limiter, noise gate, all that kind of good stuff, and it saves your aux sends, which is your monitor sends or however you're assigning your auxiliaries. It does save your fader location. You just have to manually put them back up. It does not save your trims. That's the analog part of the board. But as long as you know what you want to hit, personally I like to hit -12 on my input gain. Everything will go back to being the same. Just get -12 on everything else. So you have the same fat channel. You've got the high pass, the gate section, compressor, limit, EQ section, all the same. But I want to focus in right here. This is an A-B alternate EQ and dynamic. The great thing about this feature, let's say you have 2 guitar players, a guitar player with 2 guitars. He's got a Strat and a Les Paul. We all know those are 2 completely different tones. You can set up your fat channel for each. So if he's playing a song on a Stratocaster, you can leave it to A. If he goes to his Les Paul, you hit that button and it goes to the alternate EQing. So you've got 2 sets of fat channel per channels. That means just in these 32 you actually have 64 fat channels. So really you can make this essentially a 64 channel board, which is a beautiful feature for guys like me that deal with rock bands, and these guys show up with 6 guitars. You can at least get 2 of them or 2 sets dialed in really nicely. You have your solo Q wedge section here, which I have coming down to a powered QSC K12 1000-watt powered monitor. Now the AI part of this means active integration. What does active integration mean? It means prior with digital boards you needed the console going into a MacBook or a laptop of your choice. That created a network so you could use your tablet, iPad, iPhone, iPod Touch. Well, now you don't need that. It's got a hardwire Ethernet input in the back, or they give you the chip to go into this USB port up here where you can get it wirelessly. It'll save the Wi-Fi network just like your phone would. It'll recognize it, so every time you're in that room it recognizes the Wi-Fi and you're good to go. So for example, if you pan around this club here, Randy, my good cameraman, you'll see right now it's pretty empty because we're not open right now, but this place gets rather full. Okay, there's the stage that you see now, and my Carl's Jr. cup, of course. When this place gets packed, if you got a bunch of 6-foot-tall guys in here, it's kind of hard for the band to see the engineer or vice versa. And if they need something right away, it's sometimes a little difficult to get the message across. Well, with this active integration, once I have Wi-Fi into this board, if they have an iPhone, they can download the QMix app for free, and I can assign their monitor mix to their phone. They can make their own adjustments, and it makes everybody happy. So that's the great things about this board. We're really excited to have this here. I believe it sounds like the mic pre's are also redone, and it sounds really nice and beefy. I believe this to have a little more balls, for lack of better terms, as compared to the 24 or the 16. I highly recommend this board. We personally bought it from Guitar Center in Brea, California. So thank you to Brandon, Chris, Alex, all the boys over there, Joel Eason, everybody who worked at Guitar Center Brea to help make this happen. Thank you so very much. And we invite you all to check us out. It's that80sbar.com. That's that80sbar.com. Check us out. Come see us. We'd love to see you. My name is Eddie, signing off. Thank you, Presonus, for a great board.